Now, although Venezuela is one of the largest oil producers in the world, it will start importing light oil. The extra heavy crude produced by Venezuela needs to be diluted before it can be exported. CCTV's Markovits explains.
It may have the biggest oil reserves in the world, but Venezuela has confirmed that it will start importing light crude from Algeria as a cost-saving move as the country struggles to meet oil production output. Because Venezuela's oil is mostly a heavy crude, it needs to be treated before it can be exported. Until recently, Caracas had been importing what's known as naphtha from the US to do that, but this has proven too costly. And in a new deal with Algeria, Caracas will now import a light crude oil in order to dilute its extra heavy oil production.
It
looks like this will be the future, not only for Venezuela's industry, but also for the whole oil world market. There is less and less light petrol every day, so we're going to have to depend more on this heavy crude, which is very expensive because it is very heavy to extract.
But as Venezuela's economy has hit hard times, Caracas may have no choice but to increase importing lighter oil. A shortage of dollars and crumbling oil prices has made it harder to import the more expensive naphtha. While the country's state oil company, PDVSA, says Venezuela is behind in the construction of 6 upgrade facilities to treat the country's heavy crude. Jose Toro Hardy, an ex-PDVSA official and critic of the country's socialist government, says starting with former President Hugo Chavez, too much of the company's revenue was spent on social welfare programs instead of being reinvested into the oil sector.
When President Chavez came into power, he changed the vision of the industry. He saw it more of a political instrument than a business to help finance the nation. Among other things, a lot of people got fired, investments stopped. PDVSA is no longer an oil company. It now builds houses, funds health care. This was not the reason it was created.
Government officials say that Venezuela will occasionally import light crude oil. But with critical infrastructure projects stalling, this may well continue for at least the foreseeable future. Markovits, CCTV, Caracas.